I want to welcome everyone to the March 11th Parks Recreation Conservation meeting. It is right at noon, and we'll go ahead and get started. We have a four-person quorum here for this hybrid meeting. So welcome, everyone. Do we have any public comments that we're aware of? All right, let's move right to presentation, sponsorship update.
I have a quick update for you on that. So the sponsor of the position was posted just about 2 weeks ago, and it closes tomorrow. So it's a brief update, but we are going to be moving forward with those interviews soon.
Do you know how many people have applied?
I don't. I'm not sure if any other staff members on the line know that answer.
They said at the Friends meeting that we had some good candidates.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I heard that there are some people that we're excited about, but I don't know how many people have applied.
I'm more curious about where legal is with the Friends document, because I have not seen it. And I know they were updating they had to do a bylaws update, I think, for Friends to cover whatever they need.
The flow of the economics, you mean? To cover the flow of the economics?
Yes, basically the Friends is gonna be the fiduciary body, is the way it was structured, but they wanted some changes, I believe, to the agreement between Friends and maybe they're gonna tighten down the Board of Governors or something, but, you know, I think the county, rightly so, is concerned that if money flows to a third-party control, that the money is properly cared for and flows only back to Hillsborough County Parks activities.
I just got an update too that there were about 20 qualified applicants.
Whoa!
Does anyone have any information regarding how that process is going to work? I know last time when they got down to 3 or 4, they invited Parks Board members to meet with some of the remaining candidates. Does anyone have information regarding whether that's going to be the situation for this one as well?
We'll most likely handle that internally. We can meet with you guys prior to doing the interviews to get some input on, you know, what you think some of the qualifications should be. But last time we attempted to have an outside, like a representative from one of our partnered groups be part of a hiring process, HR did not allow it. So I think it's safe to say we can meet with you guys, kind of get some input on the position prior to interviewing anyone.
Okay.
I think they'll do a great job without us.
Then my last piece that just came in is that James is still working on the agreement with legal.
Okay. All right, next thing is reopening update.
Forrest, do you want to go first?
This is really weird.
You're on mute, sir.
Okay, thanks, Rick. Yeah, in terms of our reopening, we're looking to reopen all of our picnic shelters next week. Put that request in. I don't see any reason why it would be rejected. The only 2 shelters that would not be available starting next week would be the large shelter at E.G. Simmons Park and also the large shelter at Lake Park, because those are typically reserved for large special events, you know, with hundreds of people. I've also put a request in to reinstate special events starting the first week of May. I've got some positive feedback on that already from county administration. But again, until I have an official memo that's signed off, I don't want to commit to that right now, but I think things are looking good to, you know, reopen most of our amenities that are currently closed. That would include Lithia Springs Swimming, as well as the beach at E.G. Simmons, and have those reopened by the first week of May. And that's it.
I force
Yes.
the Nature Center at Upper Tampa Bay.
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up, Jack. So I put in a request to reopen that mid to late May. We're going to be putting some different items in there to sort of retrofit the nature center's to address pandemic issues, things like have masks available, hand sanitizer, probably put some of the floor spacing circles on the floor at certain points to maintain 6-foot social distancing. Again, we're in a flux right now with the vaccine coming out, so don't know how long those signs and that stuff will need to be up. Maybe by the fall, we don't even have to worry about it. But for now, when we reopen, we're going to have all those different items in there, like you would see at any other, grocery store, indoor facility, so that we can do our best to protect the public and also, get people back into these spaces and hopefully get the summer programs back into places like Lettuce Lake and also.
I was going to ask about Lettuce Lake, thank you, yeah.
Is Lettuce
Yeah.
going to be, Lake going to be open in May as well, or looking?
Yeah, looking at reopening Lettuce Lake and Upper Tampa Bay, mid-May. I put May 17th down as my recommended date. Has not been approved yet, but I do expect it will be approved within the next week.
Jack?
I just have one other question. Has the county come up with a policy about its employees and vaccinations? Are the Rangers going to be required? Are employees going to be, are coaches going to be required to get vaccinations? Or is this basically a personal option? The only reason I say that is for-profit companies are basically saying you get vaccinated or you don't come back. I don't know about governments. I'm just curious.
Rick, I haven't heard anything. Have you?
I have not. No, I know we're working really hard to get a lot of our recreation leaders vaccinated because they do work with kids every day. And some of them have expressed the interest of getting vaccinated. Our staff talked to the folks at the federal site this week, and we're advised that if we write a letter, they will allow our staff to go there and get vaccinated. So we're in the process of providing that letter now. But I haven't heard of any mandatory vaccinations for staff.
The only other thing about that, Rick, will be if you do, you're going to, your HR department, somebody's going to have to keep up with this because there is no consistent record keeping. I've been double vaccinated and the state keeps asking me when I want to get my vaccination. So nobody knows what's going on. So I would just urge to raise this issue all the way up so that you
Okay.
have a record of who has and who hasn't been vaccinated, whether or not you can, I mean, I don't know where HIPAA lines cross. I don't know. But you're going to want to know, you're just going to want to know, I think, especially on a baseball field or rec center or some other place, whether or not if there's an outbreak in that center or somebody tests positive, the CDC says if you're vaccinated, you don't need to quarantine. But you're going to need to know who, right? So just a point of thought.
Yeah, if that could be something to bring to the next meeting, just to give us an update of what the county's doing, what you guys are doing. My understanding with a lot of businesses is that because it's emergency use, it's still in question as to whether you can make it mandatory or not. Once it's been approved, and then at that point, then a lot of businesses have that ability to do it. But if you could give us an update on that, that'd be great.
Yes, sir.
Any
Will
other
do.
questions on that? Next thing is AED update. Is that James,
So,
or is that, who's that?
go. James?
All right, so I just got off the phone with Joe Holly from Risk Management, and the AED contract was denied twice over by procurement for piggybacking from other municipalities, including the sheriff's office. So they had to rewrite the bid themselves, and had a little help from Sam Phillips that works for us, and a couple of other people from procurement to try to get this going. So right now it's sitting with one of the procurement managers, John Hollingshead, on his desk. And as soon as he bless the paperwork, it will go out for bid. Then once they get the bid back, then we'll be able to make those purchases. But they're sitting on, he said, about $85,000 for the county to replace old AEDs in our buildings that already exist, plus another $100,000 for 21 that they've already been granted as part of that CIP package that they have. And of course, we're sitting on 16,000 that we were granted this year for the athletic complexes. So as soon as we get that in place, hopefully before the end of the year, so that we don't lose that money, we'll be able to go ahead and make those purchases. But if we get to the point where it still is not in place, then we can use up to $10,000 of that money without having to go out for bid and just get quotes from vendors to be able to make at least part of the purchase.
Okay. Any other questions on the AEDs? Okay, next up is budget instructions update.
Go ahead, Forrest.
Yeah, so this year in terms of our budget, most of it's just going to be flat continuation budget. We are submitting a few decision units, primarily desired decision units. They may or may not be funded. One decision unit in particular is about $140,000 for a master plan for Veterans Memorial Park. We've got a team of staff that have been working on a scope of work for that, and hopefully we'll be working with USF if it gets funded to get this master plan together. Be lots of public meetings, concepts for expansion of existing buildings, monuments, things like that. So this is something that the Veterans Council has wanted for a while. And so we're putting in the request for funding for that. Of course, if it does get funded, we'll start working with USF in October of this year. That'll be the start of FY22. And the other major decision unit, which we're going to call a mandated decision unit, is to request one staff person for the new Alafire River Park that's located off of Riverview Drive, as well as the necessary operating expenses to maintain the new park. Park is on schedule to be completed within the next 6 to 12 months. And so we want to make sure we have those operating funds available during FY22. Outside of that, a couple of additional decision units, but those are the two primary decision units that we're looking to have funded. Other than that, it'll be our straight continuation budget, the same as it is this year. Most departments were asked to be very, cognizant of the number of decision units that they put in, and only ask for things that you really need. And of course, a lot of these desired decision units have to meet certain county criteria, like they're in place for safety measures. In the case of new mandates, if you requested that a facility be built, you need to ask for certainly the personnel and operating to man that facility. And there's 3 or 4 other criteria that the county likes to use for those decision units. But again, we've asked to keep it limited for this year because of the pandemic and the little bit of financial, I don't want to say crisis, that's too strong of a word, but the financial situation that the county is in, not receiving all of the projected revenue, especially from the unincorporated fund, as we have in previous years. The good news is that they expect FY23 to be much better in terms of revenue. So I think this will just be a one-year deal, and we can start requesting more items in FY23. And that's it for me.
On our side, we fall in the same line as Forrest. we've been asked to do the same, of course. We do have several decision units that we will be putting in. Our priorities are mainly revolve around maintenance and our sports field maintenance program. We still are a couple mowers short and a couple staff to ride those mowers short to be able to cut all of our fields in Hillsborough County. So that's definitely a priority for us, and a few other priorities that our staff has come up with. But our decision units should be finalized by tomorrow, and they'll be sent on to Dexter's team to begin the review process.
Jack?
Forrest and Rick, what can this group do? I mean, if you're anticipating it's going to be a struggle to get some of these necessary things, should this group be on standby to go lobby our commissioners? That is part of our purpose.
Yeah, Jack, normally I think I would say yes, but given the financial situation that the county is in, I know that it's going to be a really, really tight budget. Not sure that many, if any, desired decision units are going to be approved this year. It may be better to save that tool for FY23, which will be next October, because I think the county's financial situation will be a lot better. I don't necessarily want to force administration into a corner on some of these things if they can't be funded in FY22. So that's just my thought, is let's save that, maybe keep it in our back pocket for FY23, because I think the economic financial situation for the county is going to be much, much better.
Yeah, but Forrest, I don't want to see you open a park without a staff. I mean, or have to keep a park closed because we're waiting on a staff. My suggestion would be maybe a softer touch then, maybe a letter from this group saying, these are the things, we kept it really light. Both Forrest and Rick have kept it really to just the necessary things. We would, maybe it's a soft push as opposed to a one-on-one push, but I suggest we get a consolidated, budget proposal, and that we write a letter from this group stating why we believe that they're necessary. And if it won't be seen as a hard push, we're not a lobbying organization. The commissioners will take everything that we say with a grain of salt, as they always do. But I don't think it hurts for us to say, hey, we think these things are important perhaps. But I will defer to the two directors for that.
Rick, what's your take on it?
I feel exactly like Forrest feels. I like to think that the DUs that we have, that the administration understands are critical, that they are going to side with us and grant us those DUs. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but that's just kind of what my feelings are at this time. And if, we receive some really bad news, we can keep you guys updated.
Let's do that then, Chair.
And
When do you think you'll have that level of information? When will you be in the,
That'll be June or July.
okay. So we'll have time, our next meeting's in April, so.
Yeah, you'll let us know if you need help then. How about that?
yes, sir.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, absolutely.
In addition, on not going back to the original subject, but on the sponsorship update, are you guys putting together what you believe is reasonable in hiring someone and getting some of those dollars in
This is Rick only, by the
22?
way. This is Rick only.
Okay.
Yes.
We need to get Forrest on board.
Yeah, Rick, we can probably talk offline, and I can get a better sense of what you're doing and your approach on this.
Okay.
So just something that, when you bring back the budget information, you could also talk to us a little bit about the sponsorship and what dollars you'll be looking for and what the use might be able to be addressed beyond what it's starting to look like you might be able to get next year. Any other questions on budget? All right, next is Camp Bayou staffing update.
now that I see it on the agenda, I probably could have tucked this down further. But I just wanted to give everybody an update on Camp Bayou. I don't know if you all know about Camp Bayou, but it's a 160-acre nature center that we have down in Ruskin that has been run by nonprofits, Bayou Outdoor Learning, for the last 20 years. And they had issues with staffing, so they were always open Thursday through Saturday from 9 to 2. And about 10 years ago, we installed a really nice kayak canoe launch out there, and there were a few other amenities that the people weren't able to get to. So our staff teamed up with the nonprofit, and now Camp Bayou is open 7 days a week, Monday through Wednesday from 8 to 5 p.m. And then the nonprofit stepped up and opened on Sunday, so now they're open from 9 to 3, Thursday through Sunday. And it's been very welcome in the community. All the kayakers, canoers, hikers, even private school groups are starting to come out to see our staff, and we can host small gatherings. So it was a good story to let you all know that even in a time when a lot of things are closing down, we were able to open up one facility more hours.
That's good. Thank you, Ross.
Question, any additional questions? Next.
I do. Camp Bayou, is this a kayak rentals? Is it, how do you manage that, and how is it managed? I know at Upper Tampa Bay, we do kayak rentals and they take in credit cards and all, but is Camp Bayou done sort of the same way, Ross?
They do have canoes there for rent. We have not broached the subject of allowing our staff to rent those canoes during the days that we're there, but it is something that we're going to talk about so that people can come down and rent canoes 7 days a week. They don't get many rentals of their canoes. A lot of people that come there are bringing their own canoes and kayaks, but I think with our staff, we will get more rentals. And I know that Chris Kitty's group actually set up a moonlight paddle where they are going to rent canoes at the facility. So we are getting that started soon.
Okay, next item on the agenda is ELAP acquisition update.
All right, and I'm going to share my screen for this one.
Mr. Chair, we have our ELAP meeting, by the way, late this month. Is that right, Joe? Yeah.
Can you all see that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to bring you through the acquisitions from 2020 all the way up to where we are today in 2021. I didn't put dates on here, but just know that all of these acquisitions have taken place in the last 15 months. This piece right here is Baum Scrub. It was 10 acres at the end of McGrady Road. The nice part about this 10 acres down here is not only does it provide more upland habitat that can be restored on the site, but it comes with an old house so that we can put a site security officer down there on this preserve where we do have a lot of poaching issues. So this is Baum Scrub down off of 672. Okay, and that was supposed to go forward to the next one, but that's not working. Next is our Beaver Creek Buffer Addition. This was the CB Groves and Double Screen property. You can see how I highlighted it down there in the bottom left of the screen. This is 542 acres. It's part of a major wildlife corridor in the area. The black hatching that you see on the western part of the site and going up into the approved ELAP site, which is the green boundary, those were priority acquisitions from our 2018 map that was done during the audit process and as part of our ELAP strategic plan. So we added a very valuable piece to the program. Next up, we have a piece at Cypress Creek Preserve. It was 43 acres. And you can see there, that's another one that was in 2008 identified as a priority acquisition, and we were able to purchase that property. This is Fishhawk Preserve in central Hillsborough County. This was a piece that you can see jetted right into the middle of our site. So if that ever became developed, it would have limited our management, especially when it came to prescribed fire. And this piece was identified as part of the development to the south so that they could add acreage to their development and try to put more homes in the area. Luckily, we were able to work with the landowner and buy these 36 acres, and we'll be able to continue managing the site. We're also working on the property to the east that's outlined in green and should have a contract very soon. Little Manatee River, this one's a little hard to see, but it's down there kind of in the center east part of the picture. This is 68 acres of Little Manatee River Riparian corridor. Not much in the way of uplands, just beautiful wetland habitat. It connects a major corridor from southeast of 301 to the Little Manatee River State Park and continues down to Cockroach Bay. I think Little Manatee River is a little over 7,000 acres in total acreage when you bring in the whole corridor. This is the Little Manatee River corridor, which is further east in Hillsborough County. This is the Waimama Airport, if you all know where that is. This is just a 5-acre parcel where we're trying to clean up our boundary over there and avoid any issues by private homes coming within the boundary itself. So this was a great little buy. It wasn't a priority acquisition, but it was a good buy to try to clean up our boundary. And then finally, we have the Rocky Creek Trails Greenway. Not a very large piece, but a very critical piece in that area. This is Citrus Park. I highlighted the recreation area, Citrus Park there, and then the mall is just to the southwest. As everybody knows, this is a highly urban area, so anything we can get in this area is a great buy. It's beautiful property, well maintained, and hopefully we can continue to connect that corridor, which shades the Upper Tampa Bay Trail in the area. And that's it.
Ross, thank you. One thing I want to say as a long-serving member, and Joe is as well, of ELAP, this is something so understated. Ross is so understated. The effort that's gone into this over the decades, it's just something Hillsborough County, every resident they don't know about it. It's something we should all be incredibly proud of. Joe, you've been involved in it longer than I am.
It's just a great, this is good government at work as far as I'm concerned. I mean, and it's been such a great return.
From the acquisition, from the protection, from the
And it's
from the
citizen-driven
habitat,
is what's so.
and the
good.
management.
Yeah.
Right.
One thing I'd like to ask, I was glad to see Cypress Creek. Is there ever any plans to do something about that situation where the parking lot, which is very nice, but then you've got to walk along a road and a sidewalk to get to the entrance to the park itself, to where the trail is? It's, I know with the wetlands and all, it may not be possible, but it's not the most desirable situation to have people have to walk from the parking lot to the entrance along the road. I mean, and that little road, that Lizard Tail Road, doesn't have any sidewalk.
Yeah, Joe, unfortunately, because of all the cypress domes between the parking lot and where the trail starts, there's not much we can do out there. So what we did out there is what we thought was the best. It's kind of following a linear park, because that is a recreational trail, except for the small portion of Lizard Tail Lane to connect to the main body of the preserve. But the wetland situation out there doesn't allow for us. We'd have to boardwalk all the way to the west to where the trail starts, and that's several hundred, maybe even 1,000 feet of boardwalk that would have to be installed and could impact those wetlands.
That's what I figured, but it's still, maybe sometimes something can be done to make that hike along the roadway, which is little used, but still, you are walking on the road when you go over there. So anyway, it's a great park, great preserve.
Other comments, questions on ELAP? Okay, next thing is board positions. As of right now, we have 5 board members, but Aaron, you're expiring at the end of March. Have you had any communication with your commissioner, Mr.
Yeah, the paperwork should be moving forward for my reinstatement.
Perfect. So you're anticipating by April that you'll be set.
Yep.
I also sent messages to Commissioner Overman and Myers. Commissioner Myers replied directly to me that she is working on this and thanked me for bringing it to her attention. I did not hear from Commissioner Overman. So hopefully, you know, if any of you have any contact with either one of them, if you could let them know the importance of having 7 members on this, would be greatly appreciated. Any other comments or questions? Okay, April 22nd meeting. I'm assuming, I know I'm suggesting that we have it here one more time, or at least any of the facilities, so that we don't have it open. My hope is that by the meeting after that, that anyone who wants to be vaccinated can be vaccinated, and there would be enough time, and we can consider at the April meeting, having the meeting after that, back to our original location for meetings going forward and it being open to the public. But I suggest, at least for the April one, that we still do have it in this fashion. The issue we have is that this facility is not available, and none of them are available on the day and time. Was it April 22nd at noon?
So I got an email that we have to submit a new request because we can't do April 22nd.
Okay, so could you read off the options that we do have?
Yes, so the options I'm looking at now are Thursday, April 15th at noon, Friday, April 16th at 1, or Wednesday, the 21st at noon. And I'd like us to agree on a primary and then a backup, just in case this happens again, while I'm waiting for the approval to come through.
Give me those dates.
Yes. So we're looking at Thursday, the 15th, Friday, the 16th, or Wednesday, the 21st.
Thursday the 15th, I am open.
Okay?
I am not.
Okay, you
Okay.
get that? You have taxes to pay.
Actually, I'm going to be out of town, and even Friday would not be good. I may be back then, but I prefer not to have it that week. if
Sure.
it's possible.
What does the 21st look like for everyone?
21st is fine with me. It's,
That's fine for me.
I can make anything work. We right now, the 22nd to the 21st, I just have to move one. I'm the boss, I can move the meeting, so I can make it work.
Okay, and then, so I'll put in for noon.
Nathan, was the 21st work for you as well?
All those dates work for me.
Okay, so we will tentatively send it for Wednesday, the 21st. And then as a backup, we just have to pick between the 15th and the 16th, knowing Joe would not be able to attend.
I might be, the 16th, I'd probably be back, so.
Okay.
Okay,
It's not ideal.
okay.
The 15th, I definitely would be.
Is everyone available on the 16th as well?
So I'll put in the 21st at noon as our primary. I'll put in the 21st at 1 o'clock as our secondary, and then for a third backup choice, I'll do the 16th.
Okay, so you'll send us a message once the 21st or the 16th is
As
confirmed.
soon as I
so-
know, yeah, if you can just kind of pencil that in and keep them both open, hopefully I'll hear pretty soon.
Okay,
Planning on the 21st was the first,
21st is primary and 16th is backup.
Sorry to complicate things.
You know,
Okay.
you know what we have on the, Anthony, I'm just telling you, you know what we have on the 21st at 1 o'clock?
I was trying to look at
Go
more.
take a look. It ain't doable. And I don't know if we can do noon either. I just look, I can't see without these darn things anymore. We have an AccuTalk. That's not movable.
I can also, the issue with going later is that we're going to be doing our CAPRA visit, which I was going to bring up in a little bit. So the week after would be difficult for recreation staff because we're supposed to keep our
Right,
calendars
right.
open.
Well, if that's not doable, do the 16th, and I'll make sure I'm back for that. It's a little, I'm definitely going to be going the 15th, but the 16th.
What about earlier in that week, Joe?
No, that makes it,
Oh, so you're gone early in the week,
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
What about earlier in the week on the 21st? What
That
about
would be
like
okay.
Tuesday? How about Tuesday at noon,
Here,
guys?
I'm pulling it up right now.
I'm just looking,
Tuesday's full.
oh, shoot.
Monday seems to be open
Monday's open for me as well.
from 1 o'clock on, so noon Monday. And this is just a disclaimer, people could be submitting and approving right now. So this is
Right.
just the current status of this spreadsheet. But we could try,
19th?
we're talking about
I'll
the,
probably be open on the 19th.
I'll
yeah,
make
so-
anything work you guys put down.
so it looks like Monday the 19th at 1 o'clock on is available, but Tuesday the 20th is out. So I can look at that if you want me to look at Monday the 19th.
So we're going to do Monday, the 19th as primary and Friday, the 16th as the backup.
That's my
Does that work
understanding.
for
Is that
Nathan
good?
and,
Nathan, does that work for you?
and Aaron?
Yep, that works.
Okay, and everyone in here is good?
Okay, so keep those both penciled in if you can, and I'll
I'll
update you
have to move some stuff
ASAP.
around, but the only thing I can't move is that damn company meeting.
Okay, and hopefully this is the last time. After that, we could stick to our regular calendar and have them in person.
Yeah, I'll keep this agenda item on
We can go
for
back
each
to all
meeting.
people's, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
once everyone's comfortable again. All right, that's all we had under presentations. The next thing is board action. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Joe makes a motion. Do we have a second? Jack, second. All in favor? Any opposed?
We should talk about that detail in those minutes, so I don't know.
Board member comments? Any additional comments by anyone?
Thanks to the staff. Thanks to
Yeah,
the staff.
thank you.
Thanks
for
for lunch.
lunch.
Thanks for the staff.
Yep, thank you very much for lunch.
accommodating us. I miss seeing everybody.
It'll definitely be nice to safely get together with everyone again.
Hey, Ross, when we do the ELAP meeting, are we doing the same thing?
With the maps?
We don't hear, I don't know how are you gonna be remote? You don't even come and give us a hug?
No hugs, Jack. I'm not vaccinated.
Ross, you got my note.
Yeah.
I plan to do well, I'll be here for the ELAP meeting, but the Theodore Roosevelt meeting, I'm out of town, but I was gonna, go in remotely if that's possible.
Absolutely. Yep, that meeting's 100% virtual because we're not making any decisions.
Okay, well, I'll be over Lake Louisa State Park next week, so, but I'll
Okay.
be tuning in for that.
Okay.
Communications, activities, staff member comments?
I have something. So since we met last, if you don't know, I am the coordinator for our accreditation, and I submitted our packet, which is very exciting. So we do reaccreditation every 5 years for Parks and Recreation. And we're in the phase right now where they're just doing kind of a high-level review. And then the last week of April, we're going to have a virtual visit. So usually visitors come to us for a week, and they look through all of our things and ask for more things and on all of that. But it'll be virtual because of COVID, of course. So I'll keep you posted, but it's pretty typical that for other agencies, you would get to meet them. So we're going to have some kind of welcome Zoom meeting, and I'll let you know and see if you're available to talk to them. But they like to meet, the Friends Board and the Parks Board and whoever is involved in our agency.
Yeah, I think was it last time that they actually interviewed each of us, or am I confusing that with some other?
They might have. I wasn't here, so Rick would have to pipe in for that. But
I can't believe it's been 5 years. It just seemed like we were just talking about this a couple of years ago.
It wasn't even Rick then.
No,
yeah, it was.
in the little boardroom. Remember, the little boardroom at the
Right.
All People's.
Yeah, it was exciting. So we're happy that we're past the first major hurdle for it.
Well, that accreditation's important. And I'm glad we fought for that and did that. And hopefully it's easier to renew than it was to get it, so.
Yeah. And then as soon as we submitted that, I moved right into award season. So I'm applying for a lot of awards right now, and I'll hopefully have some good news to share for that too.
You're doing grants too. You've been doing some of that as well, haven't you?
Yes.
Busy.
Very busy.
And buying lunch, so
Hey.
And standing in line at Public.
it's too much.
Yeah.
Well, if there's anything else? All right, then we will adjourn at 12:39. Wow, quick meeting. Thank you all, and
Yeah.
hopefully we'll be getting together on the 19th.
Thank you.
Right.